According to a White House official, U.S. President Donald Trump has suspended military aid to Ukraine, sharply escalating pressure on Kyiv to agree to peace negotiations with Russia. The report comes after U.S. President Donald Trump condemned Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky for saying that a deal to end the war with Russia was very far away. Trump called Zelensky's assertion the worst statement to have been made by him. Trump warned that he would not put up much longer with Zelensky's stance on the war.
I want to see it end fast. I don't want to see this go on for years and years. Now, President Zelensky supposedly made a statement today in AP. I'm not a big fan of AP, so maybe it was an incorrect statement, but he said he thinks the war's going to go on for a long time. And he better not be right about that. That's all I'm saying.
The latest remarks came after the Ukrainian president accused Russia of not being serious about peace. Zelensky asserted that tough security guarantees were the only way to end the conflict. And the U.S. President Donald Trump stepped up his threats, hinting that Zelensky will not be around very long without a ceasefire deal with Moscow.
We have to make a deal, and the deal can be made very fast. It should not be that hard a deal to make. It can be made very fast. Now, maybe somebody doesn't want to make a deal, and if somebody doesn't want to make a deal, I think that person won't be around very long. That person will not be listened to very long. Because I believe that Russia wants to make a deal. I believe certainly the people of Ukraine want to make a deal. They've suffered more than anybody else.
Trump said Zelensky should be more appreciative of the billions of dollars of military aid that U.S. has provided to Ukraine.
Well, I just think he should be more appreciative because this country has stuck with them through thick and thin. We've given them much more than Europe, and Europe should have given more than us, because, as you know, that's right there. That's the border. This country really was like the fence on the border. It was very important to Europe, and I'm not knocking Europe. I'm saying that they were a lot smarter than Joe Biden.
Now, during an event at the White House, however, Trump had played down reports that he could halt military aid to Ukraine.
Have you decided if you're going to suspend military aid to Ukraine? Have you made that decision?
Well, I haven't even talked about that right now. I mean, right now, we'll see what happens. A lot of things are happening right now as we speak. I mean, literally as we speak. I could give you an answer and go back to my office, the beautiful Oval Office. I could go back into the Oval Office and find out that the answer is obsolete.
Meanwhile, Trump offered hope that a minerals deal that fell through last week due to the row between Trump and Zelensky could be revived.
The Ukraine minerals deal now dead, or can it be revived? What's your...
Well, I'll let you know. We're making a speech. You probably heard about it tomorrow night, so I'll let you know tomorrow night. But no, I don't think so. I think it's a great deal for...
Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky in his nightly address said he wants the fastest possible end to the war in his country, but ceasefire without U.S. security guarantees will be a failure.
We need peace, real honest peace, not endless war, and we need security guarantees. It was the lack of security guarantees for Ukraine 11 years ago that allowed Russia to start with the occupation of Crimea and the war in Donbass.
On the ground, Ukrainian officials reported fatalities from a Russian missile strike on a military training facility some 130 kilometers from the front line. However, according to a US-based Institute for the Study of War, Russian forces advanced less on Ukrainian regions in February than in the months earlier. The ISW data showed that Moscow advanced by 389 square kilometers in February, after advances of 431 square kilometers in January and 476 square kilometers in December 2024. And for more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report.
President Donald Trump has ordered an indefinite pause on all U.S. military aid to Ukraine following that contentious meeting with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky at the White House. The decision halts the delivery of military equipment, including shipments currently in transit. Now, this suspension aims to pressure Ukraine into demonstrating some kind of commitment to peace negotiations with Russia. At least it appears that way. President Trump has expressed concern that continued U.S. support might be the reason this conflict will be prolonged, especially after Volodymyr Zelensky said less than 24 hours ago that he anticipates a very long war with Russia. So President Trump has been suggesting that Zelensky may not seek peace as long as American aid persists. So this is the move that he's taking. European leaders, for their part right now, have expressed concern over this development. They're emphasizing the importance of sustained U.S. support for Ukraine's security and stability in the region. Of course, this situation remains fluid, with ongoing discussions about what to do next.